That 90s Show was this January's most anticipated premiere. Viewers loved the eclectic new group of friends and want to know more about the bright actors who play them. Watch this video to learn where Callie Haverda finds her inspiration for the role of Leia. Find out how Max Donovan's grandfather influenced his audition for the role of Nate. Plus, discover what other passion projects Mace Coronel is currently working on.
I just show up and do my craft, do what I love.
Let's start with the young lady who's leading the new generation of Point Place kids, Callie Haverda as Leia Forman. Although she currently lives in California, Callie grew up in Austin, Texas. Her acting debut came when she was only 3 years old. Since then, Haverda has acted in many commercials and also tackled larger roles. She appeared in the movie The Lost Husband alongside Josh Duhamel and the series Shut Eye. Before landing the lead role on the legendary sitcom Reboot, Haverda turned down every audition for any series filmed in front of a live audience. "I was always so terrified of that for no reason because it was something that I'd never done," explained the starlet. However, she just couldn't say no to the role of Eric and Donna's daughter. While Callie hadn't watched the original show before, she'd heard of the series from her older siblings. So she began studying that 70s show prior to filming.
I definitely watched it and kind of studied them. I more so wanted to get the vibes than trying to recreate oh, this is how they say a line or something like that.
Moreover, she found inspiration in how her character was written. "When I was reading about her, it very much felt like I was just reading about myself," gushed Callie. In fact, her very first audition involved a conversation between Leia and Eric, and it felt exactly like a conversation Haverda would have with her own dad. While her character is the only child in the family, in real life, Callie has a younger sister and 2 older brothers. As of now, the 16-year-old star does not appear to be dating anyone, so it's not surprising that the romantic scenes on the show were pretty awkward.
It was my first kiss, on the first one that I had at least, was my first kiss, and it was pretty insane.
Haverda insists that off-screen she's still a normal kid. "In my free time, I enjoy riding horses, painting, learning to play guitar and piano," she shared. But most of her free time is consumed by writing. Callie loves creating poems and short stories, and is even working on a novel. Next, let's talk about the actress who plays Leia's best friend, Ashley Aufderheide as Gwen. Just like Callie Haverda, Ashley began her career at the age of 3. As a child model, she appeared in adverts for Ralph Lauren, Gap, and Juicy Couture. Her on-screen debut came when she was 9. Ashley appeared alongside Mark Ruffalo and Zoe Saldana in the drama Infinitely Polar Bear. Since then, the now 17-year-old actress has had roles in TV series like Preacher and Emergence. Ashley also appeared in the movie Going in Style, and most recently, in the heartwarming fantasy 4 Kids and It. Still, being on a Netflix show feels crazy.
There's nothing that I want more than a season 2. I literally would do anything. I mean, coming to California, oh my goodness, it literally feels like I'm in a dream. I'm still in the shock phase.
Ashley and all of her friends were absolutely thrilled when she got the part. The actress was actually with her cross-country team when her mom walked in to tell her the news. Aufderheide recalled how she started crying, and then she still had to run 2 miles. Incredibly, the showrunners even changed the character to suit the actress they chose. It turns out, originally, Gwen was a petite powerhouse with pink hair, so it's safe to say that Ashley had a lot of being herself moments on set. Still, she feels like there's a lot she can learn from her wild on-screen counterpart, like her vibes, her energy, and how protective she is towards her friends. Also, Ashley revealed that in the 2nd season, she'd love to explore more of the family dynamic. In real life, she's an only child. That's why Aufderheide loves delving into Gwen and Nate's relationship. As for any love interests, it seems like the actress is single at the moment. The talented teen is quite active on Instagram, so fans are welcome to check out behind-the-scenes moments of that 90s show, glamorous photo shoots, and pictures of Ashley's day-to-day activities. Now let's move on to the actor who plays Gwen's sweet and somewhat dopey half-brother, Maxwell Acee Donovan as Nate. Max already has quite a resume. But the 17-year-old actor's biggest credit is portraying Wesley on Disney's show Gabby Duran and the Unsittables. The kind-hearted Nate seems like a typical jock. However, there's more to him than meets the eye. Hilariously, when Max first read the description of his character, he was drawn to one particular detail. Nate was described as a corn-fed Midwestern kid who wants a Ford F-150. Donovan hails from the Midwest, and it turns out his grandfather had actually given him his old Ford F-150 for his 16th birthday. So Max felt close to the lovable character right from the get-go. He immediately submitted a tape, but it took 3 months until he was invited to a second audition, where he booked the role. The actor revealed that his family has always been supportive of his career. "I've been lucky to have a sister to share acting with and parents who are up for just about any adventure with us," he shared. Together with his sister, Max has launched a non-profit conservation foundation. The siblings are also the ambassadors for the Jane Goodall Institute. And what about his love life? Max is currently dating Delaney Rice, whose pictures he often posts on his Instagram. Last December, the pair celebrated their 1-year anniversary. So, now let's talk about the actress who portrays Donovan's on-screen girlfriend, Sam Morelos as Nikki. Morelos booked the role after nearly 4 months of auditioning, and while the cast is full of actors who already have television credits, Sam seems to be less experienced. Before that 90s show, she'd only appeared in 2 short films. However, she's been acting in front of a live audience for years. At only 4 years old, Sam entered a talent show, singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow in full Dorothy attire, complete with a stuffed Toto. From then until middle school, Sam took voice lessons. Also, every summer, she performed in events staged by a community theater company. And now she's a student at the California School of the Arts. Morelos described being on the set of that 90s show as a masterclass every single day. Being able to work alongside veteran actors like Deborah Jo Rupp and Kurtwood Smith felt fantastic. But as an ordinary teen, Sam was also impressed by other quite mundane things. "The cast is so wonderful. They're all kids my age. We'd have lunch together in front of the Netflix headquarters." The Filipino-American actress is now totally devoted to her career and doesn't seem to have someone special in her life. But fans are welcome to follow her social media pages. They are full of fun and creative photos of Sam and her friends. Next, let's talk about the youngest cast member of that 90s show, Reyn Doi as Ozzie. The snarky Ozzie is definitely a scene stealer. Reyn, who portrays him, is just 13 years old. But he became a household name with his breakout performance in Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar. You might have also seen him in the shows Kidding and SWAT. Doi revealed that he's always loved working on comedies, as making people laugh brings him joy. Still, he never thought that 90s show would be filmed in front of a live studio audience. Just like many of his co-stars, Reyn was quite nervous for the first few episodes, but after a while, he got the hang of it and ended up looking forward to those live shoots. "You can feed off the audience's laughter and it helps your scenes tremendously," explained the actor. Another perk of being on the show was the chance to interact with the original cast. While just watching them act was beneficial in itself, Reyn revealed the young stars received some valuable advice as well. For example, Wilmer Valderrama told him to always consider rehearsals an important time, because it's the only time the actor can play around with the material before showing the scenes to producers. This is important as they might want to change the script if the joke doesn't work well. Acting is Doi's main passion. However, he shared that part of him has always been a dancer. The American-Japanese star spent his formative years on the Hawaiian Islands, but recently he left his home state and took his talents to Hollywood. And although he's happy that he moved career-wise, there are things Reyn misses a lot. "I'm sad because I can't see my best friend every day at school or go to the restaurants that I love and visit the beautiful beach." Next, let's talk about the most charming member of the gang, Mace Coronel as Jay. A lot of the new faces to the show are just getting their start on TV. That's not the case for Mace, though. The New York native is a former Nickelodeon star who is best known for his role as Ricky on the show Nikki, Ricky, Dickie, and Don. In addition to this one, Coronel has also had roles on The Bold and the Beautiful, and more recently, in Colin in Black and White. His parents were heavily involved with the culture of music, and once even had a record label. Not surprisingly, they supported their son's aspirations and allowed him to pursue any passion he had. Mace began taking acting classes when he was 7, but he soon quit them, as he felt that acting is being.
Growing up, I didn't really watch a lot of media. I was playing outside, if I was watching, like the Chappelle Show or some crazy movies.
He enjoys taking part in independent projects that let him grow as a professional. Currently, he's working on his own short film. On top of that, Colonel revealed that he loves jazz piano because it's the language of love and music. He also goes to the gym every day with his brother, who's a pro MMA fighter. Although Mace has pretty much grown up in the spotlight, he's not an avid user of social media. In his own words, there's only 1% of him that people see there. "I don't really choose to express myself through an external source," revealed the actor. "I'm not the best at publicity, to be honest." So, chances are thin that Mace would want to make his love life known to 1 million of his followers. And though he's been rumored to date some of his co-stars before, he's never confirmed anything. Let's follow that 90s show cast more closely then. Who knows, maybe a romance will spark on set. If you liked this video, support OSSA by sending a super thanks. Just click on the thanks button under the video and choose an amount to donate. Stay awesome, and remember, we value each one of you. And watch our other videos about your favorite shows.